what you got. Push it down, son, it's more than just lip. Come on, girls, I know you know what you want. Come on now, come on. You're beating walls, now you just won't quit. You play with shapes, but they just won't fit. I know you love me, you don't know what you like. You're watching TV, I stay up all night. I don't need you, want you. I don't need you, want you. South Carolina here is heaving up, and we're filling the cup. This game is saving us if we don't belong. Come on, yeah, have a little fun. Come here, baby, I love you, come. Good to it, it's not the family. She was living alone and happy. Good to it, it's not romantic. Come here, baby, I love your company. Good to it, start a family. She was living alone and happy. Good to it, it's right romantically. Come, baby, your company. Yeah, family. Living alone and happy. To it, romantically.
I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls. And now time for the call by Kevin Harlan as we get ready for the opening tip in Chicago.
The great one, Michael Jordan. His mark left indelibly on the city of Chicago. We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from Doris Burke from around the sideline throughout the game. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
Well, it's an almost impossible task guarding him. He's so strong and quick. LeBron is like a locomotive bearing down. You see why teams have to give hard fouls to stop him, because a little bit of contact just is not going to be enough to stop him.
Hey, Steve, a lot of contact isn't enough to stop the freight train LeBron James. I mean, he draws so much attention defensively, but what makes him special is how he can punish a defense for overcommitting, because I think his greatest attribute amongst all of his great attributes is his passing ability.
We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And looking back to last year, they won this season series, as you'd probably expect.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's the must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. He didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
Now here's Butler. Noah the screen. Butler against Waiters. Butler attacking. 6 on the shot clock. Rose against Irving. Rose can't hit. And Rose working to develop his floater with his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Yeah, they really can. I mean, they can't allow him to beat them to so many of those offensive rebounds. That'll kill you.
Here's Noah. The Bulls keep it alive. He feeds it to Butler. Pass to Gasol. Takes the lead pass. Well, it's funny, Art. Some people thought that Joakim Noah was considered a bust when drafted by Chicago.
Very premature assessment of that young man. I tell you, talk about having to eat crow for those who felt that way. A two-time NCAA champion, Noah has now rightly become revered as the heartbeat of this scrappy Bulls team, an All-NBA, an All-Star, and also an All-NBA defensive player as well.
That's good from Joakim Noah.
Well, Noah has that boisterous, playful personality. I think his quirks maybe threw people off early on, but he's a wonderful teammate. He's unselfish, and I think more than anything, you know, his unguarded personality has sort of helped him connect with his teammates.
That one misses.
And for Noah, who is really gregarious and outgoing off the court, in between those lines, and his intense competitiveness becomes apparent. He's locked in and all business. Fierce competitor, laser focused on winning. And, he's not worried about making a few enemies in the process.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense is hard, at least. The bigger factor really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher mentally and physically if you're going to win on the road.
And the line for the Bulls.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team effort of it.
Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the cloud of his championship ring. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different high level.
Here's Rose from 10 feet out in transition. Here come the Cavaliers. Irving's got the ball. Outside Rose. Back to Butler. He dishes it to Rose. Traps in the tray. Rose has got 8 points.
It's hard to find flaws in anything doing sport, at least at the offensive end.
Rose against Irving. Back to Verjao. Pass to Irving. Stolen by Noah. Outside Rose. Outside Rose. Butler kicks to Rose. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Black. One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Dunleavy kicks to Rose. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now the feed to Verjao.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Rose kicks to Butler. Lets it go with a three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
LeBron outside. Out of the dish to Irving. And he drops it in from the low post. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Noah with a screen for Rose. Passes it to Butler. Back to Rose. There's the pass to Gasol. And the shot is good. Gasol's got his first bucket in this one.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Now here's Waiters. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Beyond the arc. Shot is no good. And the Bulls go the other way now. And it's Rose penetrating. Outside Butler. Back to Rose. Outside Rose. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Kicks to Waiters. Kick out to LeBron. Shot clock at 2. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against New York. Now here's Butler. Outside Rose. Double team on Rose. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. It's Gasol missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
There is Ja with the screen on Butler. Irving for 3. Goes back up. Rebound by Butler. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Rose. He kicks it to Gasol. Good on the short little jump shot.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go for their own strategy, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Here's Dellavedova after Pau Gasol's bucket. Dellavedova kicks to Lucas. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Lucas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Heinrich outside. There's the screen. Pass to Bearstein. Back to Heinrich. It's just to McDermott. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting angle. He went from shooting with his left to now shooting with his right.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team in terms of rebounding and physicality.
I think LeBron's going to like playing with him.
I agree.
Dellavedova dishes to Marion. He passes to Dellavedova. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play change. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Johnny Snell's checked in for the Bulls. Not a lot of people thought, Steve, that Chicago had a chance last year to do much when Derrick Rose went down, but they stuck with it and ended up in the playoffs nonetheless.
And they didn't just make the playoffs. They had home court advantage in the first round as well.
Here's Snell. That's good. Snell's got his first 2 points. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Feeds it to Lucas. Wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Lucas has got 5 points so far.
Unfortunately for the Bulls, home court advantage really didn't do much for them as they dropped their first 2 games at home and were bounced in the first round. Another example of why home court advantage is desired, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee anything in the playoffs. Matchups drive results.
McDermott can't get it to go.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
Well, the Bulls ran into a solid Wizards team and lost in the first round of the playoffs. It looked to me like he might have been worn down. And I think a healthy Bulls team with a little more depth is definitely a threat to go deeper this season.
Now here's Marion. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
McDermott passes to Gibson. Pulls it up. The Cavaliers pull it in.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Heinrich. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
Here's Snell, trailing by 2. Back to Heinrich. 6 to shoot. On target from 13 feet. Cavaliers shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Here's Dellavedova. He feeds it to Lucas. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one. Heinrich with it. Tray, and that one's good. Heinrich's got 5 now.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little improved to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
It's all tied in Chicago. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
The new season in the NBA rolls on. Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics take on Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets this Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
And I thought the key in that first quarter was the offensive aggressiveness. They attacked the rim and got to the foul line.
And I sense they're really feeling good about playing at home, taking advantage of the home court.
Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. They've got Tony Snell. Mirotic is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Brooks, and it's Heinrich in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Shot clock at 5. Lucas kicks to Thompson. Misses from close range. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Kyrie Irving so excited to play with LeBron James. He said, you have the best player on the planet coming to your team. Every game is going to be meaningful. I'm his point guard now. I was a 21-year-old kid just trying to learn. Now that Bron's here, I can learn how to be an even better teammate, even better leader. Guys, over to you.
He's always had utmost confidence the Cavs would turn him around, and they're right on track. Brooks kicks to Heinrich. The 3 shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Cleveland moving it around. Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. Here's Lucas. Offline with his 3. Chicago trailing here. He dishes to Mirotic. Pass to Snell. There's the feed to Mirotic. Kicks it to Heinrich. Passes to Mirotic. 13 feet away. Another one falls for Chicago. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, yeah, 8 lead changes already. I mean, that's a big number this early in the game. So we're in for a treat tonight. It's a competitive match.
Dellavedova dishes to Lucas. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive board.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when a shot goes up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. LeBron, he's checked in for James Jones. Dion Waiters comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Kyrie Irving in for John Lucas.
The Cavs just never really built any consistency last year for long stretches. You know, when that happens, it's hard to get wins away from home.
Mirotic hits the bucket. Cavaliers trailing. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Irving kicks to LeBron. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
That is good. And now a 3-point Bulls lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And that one's good. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Rose up on top. He's guarded by Waiter. Rose against Waiters. Rose passes to Mirotic. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Waiters dishes to Irving. Leads him in there. Thompson misses from short range.
I like the work there, testing that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
And Mirotic kicks to Rose. Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Derrick Rose, the 2011 MVP, but major injuries to his knees have cost him most of the last 2 seasons. Only time will tell if he's able to reclaim that elite status in the NBA.
The free throw drops for Rose. And you recall Derrick Rose had some knee issues at Memphis as well.
Yeah, nothing nearly as serious as what he's encountered recently. But hey, he's only 26. Even if he doesn't win another MVP, I think he's still got a good chance to be an impact player, a high-level impact player, even an all-star going forward.
And Rose drops them both.
Often you can learn more about a team when they are unhealthy versus when they're at full strength. And last year, I thought the Bulls showed they are not and have never been a one-man show. It's all about everybody contributing for them.
LeBron kicks to Varejao. Love. The dish to Irving. Here's Waiters. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Bulls leading by 3. Brooks outside. Noah with a screen for Brooks. Noah with a screen on Irving. And Brooks. Here we go. And there's the pass to Noah. Back to Brooks. And shot opportunity. And Gasol with the lay-in. Gasol's got 6.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Yeah, they're really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Love with the screen for Waiters. Off the pick. He takes it up and lays it in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Brooks against Waiters. Right side Rose. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And that's 12 points for Derrick Rose. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Irving with the ball. Gasol covering.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
As you said, with the Bulls, there's a tendency to think that just Derrick Rose and 4 others, but top to bottom, this team has guys that can play. And now look at Kyrie Irving. Last year, getting it done. 13th in free throw percentage, 14th in scoring, and he also finished in the top 20 in assists. So this is a guy who really did a nice job of sharing the ball with his teammates.
You know, I think we should show him a little more love for finishing among the top 15 free throw shooters. I mean, I know it's not top 5, but top 15's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, he was in a groove at the line, and it lasted all season.
The drive by Noah. Out to Brooks. Next to Noah. Plays it up and takes it in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. Bulls have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Friendly shot is off.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Irving with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Outside Irving, back to LeBron. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Brooks. LeBron dishes to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brooks with it. And it's Waiters picking him up. Brooks gets to Gasol. Dishes it to Rose. Feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Cavs were an all-out mess last year, and a lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games.
Jimmy Butler is checked in for Aaron Brooks. Love against Gasol. Love outside. He passes to Waiters. Pocket 6. From outside, off the mark. Chicago leading by 4. And let's not go to the sideline. We'll catch it up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, the Bulls, known for their hard-nosed style of play, something Coach Tom Thibodeau calls, quote, Chicago tough. Center Joakim Noah said, I don't think our style would work everywhere. It represents our city. Our whole thing is playing with more of an edge than the other team. He added, we aren't scared of anybody. Guys.
They don't back down. Thanks, Doris. Irving attacking